And when you get to that point to where you hit what they call rock bottom, it's a very painful place to be. Very painful. Because when you lose everything, your identity goes along with it. Your whole essence of who you are is taken from you. At least that's what it feels like. There might be moments where you're laying in your bed during those times and you don't want to get up. You may be praying to not wake up the next day. You don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want to go out anywhere. You literally don't want to talk to yourself. You just want to lay in silence. But what I've learned over the years is that it's necessary to go through traumatic moments and experiences. And yes, they're very painful, extremely painful, which I can completely understand. And there's some things that happen that if we hold on to whatever pain or trauma that is, it defines who you are. You'll never change. You'll never become a better version of yourself. Every single day you shed parts of yourself. And when you wake up the very next day, if you're granted the next day, you have the chance to make an amazing day. The first starts with your mind. Your mind consumes so much garbage. From your cell phones to phone calls to people that you hang around. One of the things is your environment. So in your environment, you're around people or you're by yourself. You're isolated. There's a difference between isolation and solitude. I personally prefer solitude over isolation. However, isolation is not a bad thing because you're in a situation or you're in that isolation, you can't do anything else but think. Now, how you think comes down to asking the right questions, thinking of the right things. And just like riding a bicycle, you may not get it right the first time. But the more you sit there and you ponder and you think, you start thinking of things that you never would have thought of when you're isolated. But it all goes back to your mind. What has it been conditioned to do, to think? When you're negative thinking, intrusive thoughts. Something that I find that has helped me, and it's helped so many people, even the people that are at the top. I like to think of the people at the top as being successful. It's not how much money they have. It's their way of thinking. And everybody thinks differently. It's not about profit, it's about value. The more value that you could create for yourself, you could share with other people, rather than it being you're depleting yourself in order to feel valued, to feel accepted. It should never be about that. There is no school for learning how to become your best version.